Good morning. It's the Lando Garden coming at you. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well in this season. Well, y'all, as you can see in the background, I got a lot of sugarcane growing on. The trees and the rest of the garden are being fruitful. But I was sitting here getting ready to, no, not getting ready. I had already started a project, and I was like, you know what? I can share this. What am I doing today? I am giving you a sustainable crop. I'm going to talk about a crop that will give you again and again and again and again, and you can use it in many different ways. That is good old sugarcane. I think everybody needs to grow sugarcane, whether you have a field or a little yard. I think you all should grow sugarcane. Why? Because it is a natural snack for your family, as far as like you get this and you cut it up, and your kids will get a little natural sugar, unprocessed, made by the creator sugar. Um, Sugar cane can also be propagated and juiced. You can juice it. Now, what you don't want to do is try to put this in a normal juicer, like a Nama J2 and stuff like that. It can work, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to tear your gears up, slow up the years of production for your machine. Um, what you want to do is purchase you a sugarcane juicing machine. You don't have to buy a super expensive one, but one that's just nice enough to do just enough juice for you and your family. Sugarcane juice, which comes from the cane, can also be used as a agent to make syrup. And there are tons of videos online, on YouTube, iYouTube, about making sugarcane syrup. I hadn't got to that place yet, but I'm definitely a juice maker, and definitely I am a sugarcane chewer. My grandmother grew sugarcane right back there for years and years and years. She had the old native, um, Florida Red, and it did well. Now, for years, I struggled with growing sugarcane back there until I started growing in containers. I started growing in containers after I watched Lead Farmer grow sugarcane in some little bins. I wish I was doing videos back then where you could have seen the almost 20 varieties I had, and they did well in bins. And then I expanded to those big planters, and yeah, it is definitely something that you want to do. Now, if you don't have sugar cane or somebody in the neighborhood have sugar cane, most farmers are pretty nice. So if you ride by a community that's particularly from the islands, like a Spanish community or a community where people come from Jamaica, Trinidad, or Haiti, or St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, somebody in that neighborhood is probably going to have some sugar cane, and they'll probably be willing to sell you a piece for about $5, and some even will give it to you. There are times, how did I get my 17 varieties that I used to have? I would not stop and knock on doors, and you'd be surprised at how many people would just give you a stalk. Now, there are many people on Facebook Marketplace that'll sell you a stalk of sugar cane, and all you need is one stalk. I took one stalk and I cut it up, and after I cut it up, now there are many ways that you can grow this stuff. You can you can cut this up, you can cut this, and you can lay this flat in the ground, and right here at the joint, this is called a node. And that little spot right there, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, it's picking it up. That is where your new sugar cane is going to come from. And these little specks along here, these little specks, those are the places that the roots are going to come out. As a matter of fact, one of the methods that I do is I take one of these and stick it in a bucket of water. And when you stick it in a bucket of water, this is what you get. The roots start coming out. And so when you plant the sugar cane, this particular note or joint will already have its roots there, and it will be far advanced. It'll be ahead of the game. See the difference? It'll be ahead of this one because the roots are already out. Not saying these won't come out. They will come out, but these will come out. This plant will sprout a lot quicker. Now, the reason why this other one doesn't have the roots is because this was a part that was actually not in the water. It was like sitting in the bucket, but if I like put this in the water for a couple of days, the roots will come out on this one as well. But I'm gonna go ahead, tree ant. If you ever had to deal with a tree ant here in Florida, and they jump out off the trees and they get on you, they actually look like a waltz without wings. If one of those ever get in your shirt, yeah, we don't want that to happen. Not on YouTube. The dude is old now. The bodybuilding days are gone. But it'll still grow. So what you want to do is take you some good cutters, right? And I get like a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch away from the node and cut. And I cut really fast. And the reason why I cut fast is because I've learned that over time, if you cut slow, sometimes it'll split. And you don't want it to split because sometimes it'll split right up to the eye that the sugar cane, the next sugar cane piece is going to come out of. You don't want to take away from the progress you've already made with the roots. So, like the roots, these roots are in the way of about the measurement that I want to cut those. So what I do is, once I get it back open, right, I want to start from, let's see, here we go. Yeah, start from this side and kind of bring it back to it like that. And then that pushes the roots back and get about about 1/4 inch. Cut fast. And now I have my sugar cane note ready to plant. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect right here. This is perfect. So I'm gonna take it and put it down here. I'm gonna go through and cut the rest of these notes. This is what I was talking about. I didn't cut it fast enough. See that split? But thankfully, the actual button is on this side, so we're gonna try to plant that anyway. If you all are growing sugar cane, and there's so many different varieties, y'all. If you're growing sugar cane, say something to me in the comment section. All those out in California, I know growing sugar cane is big out in California. There's a variety out there I'd really like to get. It's supposed to be one of the best in the world, but it can be difficult dealing with California at times. But if you're growing sugar cane, Drop a comment down there and let me know that you're growing. Tell me how many varieties that you have, and tell me what technique are you using to grow your sugar cane. Again, you could take these pieces and lay them flat. Another method is to take these and push these down in soil like a half-a-gallon bucket or 1-gallon bucket. Take it and push it down in the soil with a note on top, and see how the note is up top. So I would have left this long piece up here, and I'd have pushed this down probably about 3 inches under the ground, and then before you know, a new sprout, a new sugar cane will be coming up. That's a method as well. And I appreciate each one of you. I'm glad y'all stopped by the channel to hang out with me a little bit. And again, I'm excited about all the people that came out to visit me from near and far. Those out Midwest that came to visit this season. Now, I don't know if this is gonna make it, cause see, some ant got in there, them old wood ants, and I don't think this is gonna make it. Even though there's a node there, it might. I think I'm gonna put that to the side, but we'll see. This whole piece here is kind of funky. See, look at it. See that? But sometimes you have to just trust the process and try it anyway, plant it anyway, and see if it do what it do. Oh, it collapsed. I don't know. Maybe this last one will hold. Maybe what I need to do is cut it out a little bit further. Instead of so close, cut it out a little bit further and see from there. Let's see. Okay, a little further out. Okay, it made it. But this was a little bit better anyway. And that's the note. So I actually want to cut it a little closer. I hope I don't mess this piece up doing this. What y'all think? Should I leave it alone? Ooh, it did it, it did it, it did it. I like them a little smaller. I'm really taking a chance, y'all. Made it. Okay. Next. Now, there are varieties specifically for juicing. There are varieties specifically for peel and eat. There are varieties that are, ooh, that was an ant. Varieties made for creating syrup. Look at them ant. That's what you gotta watch out for too. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Went and dipped it in the water. I am so silly. I got the water hose right here at my feet, and I walk. Sometimes you can have so much on your mind, I could have just, yeah. Y'all pray for your friend. I could have just sprayed it off right there. All right, here we go. What varieties do I have? I got syrup canes, I got juicing canes, I got chewing canes. I have all of them. And I'm just I'm just as excited about sugarcane as I am um, mangoes. Honestly, I have been trying to get sugarcane to do well for years, and I finally got it down pat, if you would. And my sugarcane is doing really good now, really good. And I hope that you all, you know what I'm gonna do with this last one? Like, I'm gonna leave this, right? I'm gonna leave this just like this last piece, this top piece, and there's a note right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant these in the starter box, but I'm gonna take this and push it down in the main planter, and it's gonna grow from here, just like that. So now I have my starter box here. I've already put my soil in there, and I just set the nodes on top of it. What I'm getting ready to do is water that down real good. So, all right, move those to the side. Okay, can y'all see that? Yeah. Water that real good. Wait a second. So you'll be surprised at uh, how this soil sometimes, if you don't really water it, it'll just be wet on the top. So do that one time, come back again. And what type of soil is this? Just old soil from a pot I was using. That's it. It ain't fancy. Ain't nothing fancy. Listen, I try to keep my gardening as simple as possible. So now, take the notes and push them down in the planter, spaced out. Trying to find it. There we go. With the little flower place on the top. Push that down in there. Push that down in there. You always want that little bud on the top. Push that down in there. All right, with the roots, one was already rooted up. I love that. Down in there. Down in there. Again, in the comment selection, section rather, selection. This ain't service given. Down in the comment section, let me know if you're growing cane and what method are you using. Here we go. To grow your sugar cane. All right, here we go. And here we go. And next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little soil out of here, put it on top of there, and then that's gonna be there. Spread a little bit. I got my little camera stand, y'all. I'm getting fancy. After a while, I'm gonna be able to bing, and something's gonna come up on the screen. Where's my digger? My handy dandy machete. some more soil in there. Cover those up. And it shouldn't take long. In a few days, they should come up. And I'll keep them in there for about a month so they can get a few inches tall. And I'm gonna level this out. Spray that again. Water. And let it get a little sun. A little bit, not much. But I'm gonna put it in a kind of shaded but lit area. As a matter of fact, I have some of another variety that I got growing in the backyard. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Give me a second. All right, I'm back, y'all. Bing. Okay. I had left one of the notes on the side, but these are some I planted about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. See that? And this is Jamaican black, real good, super soft. But this is what I'm gonna get after a few weeks from the other nodes down there. But see those nodes? They've come up nice and pretty. See them from that angle. See that? They're coming up. These in the back a little bit shorter than these up front. Wonder why. I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's see. Anyway, but yeah, there you go. There you go. Get out of the acorn. But that's going to take place with that one shortly. All right, y'all. This is Orlando Gardner coming at you again. Let me know in the comment section whether or not you are growing sugarcane and what types are you growing. Juicing canes, serving canes, what are you doing? And if you'd like to share some varieties, don't tell nobody, but I'll be willing to share with you. It's the Orlando Gardner coming at you. Click that like button down there, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Have a good one.